Okay, so I just finished the RuneScape 2018 Christmas event, and I must admit that I found the event absolutely ridiculous. One, it felt like it was really short. I felt like the quest was probably like 10 minutes long, and I almost don't even remember completing it. To be honest, it was that quick. I felt like the whole plot of the event was just very... It didn't feel like Christmas to me. Like, I felt like you had the snow, you have the trees, you have the decorations, but I mean, it didn't even, like, it just felt like you just had the items there and called it Christmas. Santa wasn't even in this one. I mean, what was the plot? You dress up as a tree and you go around giving gifts to random people who may or may not have been naughty and nice that year, and I just felt like it didn't feel like a Christmas event to me. Meaning of Christmas isn't even about just the gifts; it's about getting people together, having a good time. You know, nobody like joined together. I mean, you made people's day better. That's kind of how I felt the quest was to me. Like, it was just, you made people feel better. Like, I mean, who's not going to feel good about getting 5 golden rings? And that too, like, I felt like the act of giving the gifts to these people was just, like, okay, for instance, like, if I see a Christmas tree out of nowhere, right? First off, who didn't know that there was a person in that tree suit? Like, I just felt like if you look at the actual, like, costume that you got your arms sticking out. Like, I mean, it's not even subtle. Like, everybody to me, this makes me feel like every NPC in RuneScape's a complete idiot. Like, is a complete moron and absolutely ignorant and oblivious to the things around them. So, which actually makes a lot of sense compared to a lot of the quests you gotta do. Like, when you do Prince Ali's rescue and you get the clay mold from off her neck and she doesn't even know, like, I realize how ignorant people in this universe are, you know? Which is upsetting because, you know, I never really saw it that way until I completed this Christmas event, you know? So I find that pretty funny. And also, it only included the NPCs. It really only surrounded the event around Lumbridge. And I mean, Christmas is a worldly thing, you know what I mean? Like Lumbridge was the only location where they really had the event. The people whose day you made better was just 5 random individuals within the city of Lumbridge. So I just felt like it just felt very tasteless. It felt very slapped together, last minute kind of event, you know? It doesn't feel like they really had any planning for this one. And it sucks because I feel like every year it gets worse and worse with these events. Like, they're not really thought out. I don't know if they prioritize RuneScape 3 because I don't really play that one. Honestly, I don't play that one at all. So I can't really, but I imagine that the events are kind of the same on that part too. I haven't done the research on that. The rewards. Let's see the rewards. The rewards you get. It was basically a free 500k in rares that everyone's really going to get, and it's eventually going to bring the price down if everybody's getting that reward. Although the tree, honestly, I think that's a ridiculous reward. I almost didn't even want it. Like, I'm only taking it because it's a Christmas event reward. So that's the only reason why I kept it. The candy cane, on the other hand, was probably the coolest thing about, like, the candy cane was probably the only thing from this event that I actually really liked because it has a nice animation. Yeah, sure, you're looking at candy cane, but it's like, it's every like 5 seconds you do like some kind of animation. It's pretty cool. You don't really see a lot of those in this game, so I thought that was pretty cool and pretty nice. Overall, I just felt like the event was too short. It was very tasteless, very slapped together last minute, and it didn't even really reference any Christmas stories or anything related to Christmas. It was more just like Christmas in the game, not like there were no reference, just a bunch of shitty puns, and I just feel like that's not what the season's all about. And shame on Jagex for making such a tasteless event. I'm actually really upset about this this event this year. But hopefully future events are a little bit more thought out, and maybe give it like probably better rewards. I mean, don't get me wrong, the candy cane, I did think that was a good reward, but everything else was just kind of just, like, we got to come up with a design in 30 days. Like, I felt like it was very last minute. That's, they just need to work a little bit harder on these events. And yeah, I mean, sure, they're just like, I feel like when it comes to the game as a whole, events probably shouldn't be too involving, but they should still have a little bit more effort than at least what they gave us this year, and it's Christmas. It's supposed to be the biggest holiday of the year, you know what I mean? Besides Halloween, but this isn't about the Halloween event. I'm not here to review that. I'm here to review this awful awful event I just had to go through. It felt more of a chore. But anyway, yeah, that was my thoughts on this Christmas event. And let me know what you guys think, because I don't know, maybe I'm just being a little bit harsh on it, but I just felt like I didn't really connect to this one. And also with the reward, I would have rather had like a item that transformed me into a tree rather than have me as this basic tree looking like some kindergartner made out of paper mache with my arms sticking out. Like, compared to like last year, you had the evil Santa Claus outfit. That shit was sick. But this year it's just like, it just felt very dry. And I hope they fix it up for next year, because this was a very bad Christmas event. Anyway, besides that, the only thing I'm really working on is, I know that the future quest coming out, the Fremennik Exiles, I'm looking forward to doing that quest. I really like the Fremennik quest line, so I'm looking forward to doing that. I just need the smithing and rune crafting levels, and we'll see where I go from there. Also, other than that, I'm gonna be training Slayer. I want to do a 100 clue scroll video, just rewards, probably hard clue scrolls. Hard, if I get like masters or elite clue scrolls, I'll try to do them, but it's mostly just gonna be hard clue scrolls because I want to see what kind of rewards and how much profit I can make off of doing that. And I figure 10 level Slayer tab would also be a good idea, but we'll see how many clue scrolls I get within those 10 levels. Hopefully it sounds like it'll be around 100. So yeah, Slayer takes quite some time for me to get. I'm not going to be using cannon either, so it's just going to be straight melee. And yeah, we'll see how much money I make off of 10 Slayer levels and 100 hard clue scrolls. And yeah, that video is going to take some time, but until then, I got some grinding to do. And you guys have a great night, and thanks for watching my video. Good night.